Hello, Pocket Films. Good evening. Hello everyone. Hello, Shweta. Hello, Maya. Welcome all. Hello, everybody. Hey, Manav. Okay, I'm gonna now quickly accept. Good evening, Saameer.
Hey, hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you?
All good. All good.
Okay, we're just waiting for Manav and Shweta to join in,
Sure.
and we soon begin our lovely chat.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Yes, man. How are things? All good with you? Everything good?
Yes, we're just waiting for them to join in, right?
Yeah, we're just waiting for them to join in.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Super.
How are you doing? All good?
I'm all good.
Yeah.
All good. All good. Absolutely fine.
Nice. Guys,
So
we're
you're
just
not,
waiting for Manav and Shweta to join in, so please hang in there. We'll soon start this exciting chat on this lovely bittersweet movie short film called I think bittersweet is the right way to put it,
yeah, absolutely.
for Cheers.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, is my voice clear or is there a
Your
background
voice is
disturbance?
audible. I think Shweta is joined in. Hello, Shweta. Hello, Manav. I think both of them are here. Do you want to quickly send me a request so I can accept you guys? Or let me just send. Okay, I've just sent her an invite. And Manav too. Okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. It's buffering. It's hey Manav.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Your video is buffering, it seems.
Oh, okay. So clear?
Yeah, your voice is audible, but your video is getting a little bit distracted.
Okay. You know what?
Shweta is
I'm
unable to
gonna
join.
go and I'm
Okay, I've
gonna go
accepted.
outside and check with the network breakup room. So
Uh, your voice is breaking, brother. Saameer, can you hear him?
hi, can you see me? Hear me now?
Hello.
Saameer,
I
can you
can
hear
hear,
him?
but it's very broken.
Yeah, it's
Very
broken. Yeah.
broken.
Okay, now. Okay, Shweta is saying that she sent a request, but she's not able to join in. Okay, I've sent her a request too. Manav, can you hear us? Can you see us?
I can see you and hear you. Can you
Yeah,
hear
now
me?
much better. At least decent.
You know what I'm gonna
Are
do?
you sure we can have 4 people on Insta Live? Or we can max have 3.
No, we can add 4. That should not be a
Yeah, so
problem.
but I think Shweta is unable to join for some reason. Okay, I've accepted her again. Let's see.
Let me just step out. Further out.
Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah, much better now.
Much better, much better.
Actually, inside
Okay.
there's a little. Just wait with the audio though.
Okay, where's Shweta but? I'm accepting Shweta, but it's not able to join. It says Shweta Kawaatra is unable to join in.
Good lighting.
Yeah, this is
Sound
good,
okay?
Manav.
All good, all good.
Shweta is unable to join us, guys. I don't know why. Let's wait for a few more seconds and we begin.
Yeah, because it typically says that you can at least add up to 3 people on a live stream, so it should not be
Yeah,
an issue.
but here it's
3 guests.
just keeping on. Okay, let's see. Okay, at least we'll begin our chat, guys.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll let me do one thing. I'll drop off. You join her, and then I'll try to join me back in. See
Yeah,
if that works out.
that can be done. Yeah. Saameer, so we can have a chat with Manav and Shweta.
Yeah, you can carry on the chat. Let me just try and get off this.
But here it's saying Shweta Kawaatra is unable to join. Let's see now. Manav, just bear with me, man.
Sure. No, I'm also trying to figure out life here with my.
Let's see. Shweta, I've been accepting you, but for some reason, even Saameer's logged off. But I've been accepting her. And
Shweta's here.
yeah, but I'm accepting her, but she's not able to join in for some reason. Is she in a remote place?
Right. Yeah, she's in a much better place.
Okay. Where, yeah, it says Shweta Kawaatra is unable to join. So Saameer, I think you need to come back in. Let's start this chat. Okay. Manav, we can begin.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I think. Shall we begin our chat? Because I think this is for some technical reason. Okay, we'll get Saameer in and we'll start. Yeah.
Sure. I think let's.
Yeah, let's begin because our guests are waiting. Saameer.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey
I'm
man.
back again.
Okay, guys. Sorry, Shweta's not able to join in due to technical difficulties. But I want to congratulate both of you. Pocket Films, Saameer Mody, Manav Gohil. My God, I don't know when am I. I think I'm seeing you after 20 years. Okay. Well, cheers to both of you. I was
Pleasure to be
telling
here.
Saameer. I was mentioning to Saameer that Cheers is a bittersweet short film. Is that the best way to put it, Manav?
Yeah, I think so. I think from the word go, the script, the people who got in touch with me, the whole thing was a beginning where more than the intellect, there was faith
Right.
in the people who were involved, and and most often I see in my kind of work, when you apply a lot of your mind, you don't essentially reap the right thing. Not always, but when the heart is applied, I think all the way till this point, this chat here and the people who are gonna watch the movie now also, I think it's all heart, and no wonder it's
It's.
turned out to be
I
smooth.
mean, the last 3 minutes are, my God, it's unbelievable. Superb.
Yeah.
Well done. But be very honest and answer my next question. Anyone can pick this, Saameer or Manav. Who's a true Matrix fan?
I definitely am. That's a film which took a few attempts or few watching it a few times to actually get to understand what it is. And I think it's a film you understand more of it every time you watch it.
Yeah.
Every time we watch it,
But
yes.
Saameer, do you agree Manav would look um, hot and brooding if he goes bald?
Absolutely.
I don't know where this is heading.
No, man. But you know, this is a very good. You know what? Yes, it might come across as this entertaining. I mean, the word entertaining is really um, very misused, I feel. But it's a very engaging short film, guys, and I think there is a lot of myths surrounding marriage. Manav, do you agree?
Yes, yes. Can you come
I'm
come back
saying
with the
there is a
last
lot
line?
of myth when it comes to the word marriage.
There's a lot of myths.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. I think most of us do agree with that, because the way one perceives a relationship, which is bound within the confines that time has witnessed and kind of strengthened, and then there's something that we believe as basic human evolution. When we view a relationship or emancipation in a certain way, and when they both clash, you know, how can I, for example, a basic thought like, if I'm a married man, how can I fall in love with another woman? Or if there's a marriage and it seems to be happy and both the people are mature, understanding, and still they decide to part ways,
yeah.
why would it even be so? So I think, yes, the way the writers and the conceivers also plotted this and the way they wanted to communicate this part, initially I had my own doubts, but like I said, I had to put my mind to rest and go with the flow. So yes, it is definitely challenging the basic structure when you watch the movie.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
absolutely.
Well, I think
Sameer?
it also helps, break the taboo with the word divorce, so to say.
Yes,
So the idea is that divorces always has a very negative connotation.
yes,
But and it might be true in many cases, but then there are many cases where people are actually happier once divorced. So I think it is a very it at least opens up everybody's eyes to this whole concept of just being stuck to a bad marriage is not a good idea, and divorce is not always bad.
mm.
Sameer, yeah, go on. Manav, you were saying something.
So I'm also just wanting to add to what Samir just said, that I believe that this film is also redefining the boundaries of a
Well
bad
said.
marriage.
That's very well put.
You know, it's not yeah, it's not
Yeah,
abusive, it's not outright dirty and crass and all. There's
absolutely.
dignity in the relationship, there's love, there's respect, and because there's respect,
Yeah,
there's a decision that follows, saying, it's wiser to part ways and still be together and still right for you. I'll still right for you. Wow.
amazing. Now I want to ask Manav, your first 6 months before you got hitched to this wonderful lady called Shweta Kawaatra. First 6 months before you got married. How would you explain those first 6 months? The 6 months before marriage.
This is maybe this sounds more like confession time, but I was pathetic as a boyfriend. So, as a matter of fact, even when I went through the script, when we were making the movie, my whole thing was that, but why? I mean, I'm very conventional in my thought process. I come from a very basic Indian conventional background where divorce is something which I'd say, nahi yaar, zarurat nahi to avoidable hai to dekh lo. I don't like people parting ways. And when we did this film, I saw a different man in this character that I was playing, and that was complete. That was completely different than what I have been as a boyfriend. As a matter of fact, the last 6 months, we had a lot of upheaval in our relationship. Where marriage was there and then it was put off at some point, and we were completely not meant for each other, to be honest. And we look back and say that it's now maybe that we've evolved to become marriageable, but that time we were hardly even manageable together. So I think we had a pretty rough 6 months just before our marriage and after also. But it was just out of habit for us. Honestly, as a friend, if I was Shweta's friend, I'd say, "Yaar, nahi pade, is bande mein not meant for you." So, but that was my
Okay.
my story, and I think most of the Indian men might just relate to this also because uh, we find it very difficult to be comfortable with the growth of a woman, you know, or how she wants to feel or allow her to feel the way she wants. Particularly people who come from
Okay.
a smaller city in India,
Yeah.
you know. But I think yeah, the first 6 months before marriage were difficult for us. More for
Oh,
Shweta maybe.
you just threw the ball in her court. Oh, sorry. You just threw the French fry in her court. Sorry. Uh,
That too
so,
without salt.
without salt, I think their relationship can best be put in where less of salt and more of common sense makes the relationship sexy. Uh, Tasty. Sorry,
I
tasty
think
is the
so.
word.
In a matter of time.
Uh, Sameer,
Yeah.
your wonderful name of the company, Pocket Films, with pocket-sized movies. Short films
Yeah.
are a nice pocket-sized movies, right? Uh,
Yeah, absolutely.
what so fascinates you, and I want to know what is Pocket Films' endeavor from here on.
See, we've always believed in the power of stories and also the fact that the way people's lives are now moving, time is a very limited resource and everybody wants instant gratification. So, while of course an RRR with a 3 hour runtime is also a hit, but people would love to have that instant gratification of, beginning and a good end to a story, feel entertained, as we call it, in a short period of time. And I think that is what, I mean, we've been at it for more than 12, 13 years now in terms of distributing short films. But I think we're seeing more and more acceptability to that, where, proper, well made film with a story is connecting and reaching out to more and more audiences. So I think that is something which has really, which we believed in, and now we're seeing that happening more and more with every passing day. And we still believe that we are still, on the tip of the iceberg.
Okay, wow.
The
Okay.
depth of talent that we have in the country, our own country, forget the rest of the world, and the need for entertainment that we see all across. I think we are still yet scratching the surface. There is a lot more to go and a lot of many stories to be told and seen. So we
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to this initial phase. I mean, we are doing a few things. We're launching our own OTT platforms focused on short films. We are creating destinations where independent talent can get a platform to express themselves. So that is the general aim of where we want to drive Pocket Films with, is focus on these beautiful gems, the wonderful stories
Yeah.
that talent is putting across, and how we can take it to an audience as far and wide as we can.
Manav, uh, it's a question. But it's not a direct question, as in terms of don't take it too personally. But the fact is, Shweta Kawaatra and Manav Gohil, was it the easy way out, or was the casting? Well, you know what? Wait, let us think about it.
I think it was an easy way out. Also for very personal reasons, that Shweta and I, we've both been longing
Oh
to do
wow.
some work together. And when the script came by, it was challenging because it's not a linear film. I mean, it's
Okay.
not a single layer film. There are layers to it, and the relationship and all, and uh, how you know the end, go through the story a few times to be able to portray. So it was intricate, and as much as I might have feared working with Shweta, because I always do, I've always been scared of sharing my screen space with Shweta because I think she's a far more superior actor than I am, and still, I think with the support of the script, I took the plunge, and what turned out was pretty organic, I believe, between us, the way it just seamlessly
Yeah, I think
went.
I really loved the analogy, guys, of the train ki patri. I think it was fabulous. Beautifully written. Beautifully written.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, very beautifully
Beautifully
written.
written,
Yes.
man. I mean, exceptional. What was this? Uh, you've been in this marriage for how long now, Manav? You and Shweta?
Now, because Shweta is not here, I'm going to use my fingers to count them. So 2004 December. So I think we are
Wow,
about
man.
17 years now.
But does it really happen when I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we talk about this inverted commas, the word used chemistry. I mean, it's just a given, right? It's just gonna rub off instantly. How many scenes were improvs beyond just you just took it beyond just the written word?
So, improv is a facility or a tool that an actor would want to use uh, wherever you see scope. Uh, the script and the characters in the script, uh, for me, it was a dichotomy from that character to who I really am, right? So for me to play such an evolved, matured character, I felt that there
Okay.
was little scope because the script was so finely, so precisely written that if I would improvise, I might just miss the point somewhere. So I did not improvise much on this one. But of course, the ease and the laughter, and some points that the laughter by the car when we had
Yes.
a bout of laughter was impromptu. It just happened, and we let it go. And he didn't cut. Arjun didn't cut and says, "Yeah, yeah," and he just went through it. I think these moments were captured, not words maybe, but a lot of moments where Patriwala scene, I put my hand on the tree and come close to her. And that's when he said, "Hi, I respect I did.
Right.
This works." So I think these just happened because I was comfortable with Quadra, and two, the character did allow me to go that way. So I think these are little small points of improvisations if
Okay.
there were any. Yeah.
Uh, I'm just again trying my last luck to accept Shweta. I don't know what's happening, man.
Yeah.
Why am I not able to uh, let her in?
She's still
Yeah,
around.
unless she's in character, guys. I mean, come on, please come. Don't be in character.
She's here, yeah.
Because I'm accepting her
Where is she?
and she's not able to join in.
Shweta, I hope she needs to follow BFF.
Yeah.
I think she is.
No, but it says request to join. I accepted. I sent a request. Well,
Uh,
I accepted.
Shweta, if
Yeah,
you're listening,
Shweta,
just
it's coming
log
in a
out and
red
log in
strip.
again.
Shweta Kawatra is unable to join. Um,
Oh,
unless you guys, even when Saameer logged off and she tried, I wasn't able to let her in.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we could not.
So, yeah.
Nothing that I can
Okay,
do from here,
I
I
want to
believe.
ask you, Saameer,
Yeah.
there's one
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
to make a movie. There's one thing to make a movie, film it. The other how difficult is it to really think of a good title? And how did Cheers come about?
Okay, so I mean, as distributors, of course, the film came ready to us with the net title and everything. So we definitely cannot take any credit for that. Our focus was primarily in terms of distributing the film and ensuring that we can reach a larger audience. And of course, so the work begins with the content, with the film. So if the film is really something that we feel that it can connect with people, and I think what is most important, generally people end up asking us which genre should we make or what language should we make the film in to get a wider reach. But I think the fact of the matter is that any genre does not matter as long as it has the capability of connecting with people. And I think this film does a fantastic job in doing that. And if the film is made like this, it makes our life a bit easier as
Yeah, yeah,
distributors, because we just have to ensure that it is in front of people's eyes, and people are going to watch it. And once they start watching it, they're not going to leave the film.
okay,
So it is one of those films where coming from a distribution and data point of view, it is one of those films which have a very high watch time, meaning a very high completion rate, where if once a person joins to watch a film,
right,
he more often than not he'll watch the whole film. He will not leave the film halfway. And and that becomes very relevant in this digital ecosystem that we are in, where attention span is so fickle that if you lose the audience's engagement for even 5 seconds,
yeah,
the audience is going to move on to something else. And hence, the capability of a film to engage an audience through the length of the film
yeah,
is supremely commendable and that is why the short film space, it's that small duration of time in which you are giving so much engagement and so much fulfillment even to the viewer. So it's a circle, and that's what I think this film is able to successfully achieve,
okay,
is relate with people and talk to people, and that goes from the script to the direction to the acting, which flows so naturally, and people can start relating to the characters. I think that's where the credit is to be given to the creators and the talent
yeah,
to
absolutely.
bring it out so with such ease that when anyone watches it, you can just say, yes, this is possible, this is true, and that's what I think the film achieves very well.
Manav, do you strum the guitar for real?
No, I don't. I play. I act. I enact like I do. Did you catch me
No,
doing that
man, it
wrong?
was amazing. I love I love the fact that that the makers, especially the director and the writer, uh, in that 15-minute short film, could even include a beautiful, unplugged song. I mean,
Yeah.
it was beautiful. I never expected that.
So yeah, that was something that all youngsters, most of us who cannot strum the guitar, there's always a dream that when we used to go for campings and all, then there's this guy who would strum the guitar, and the girls would say, "Man, that's a guy, right?" So we all wanted to strum the guitar because I thought that was the coolest thing to do for a boy. And since then, I've tried so many times to work towards that, but I have not been able to. I have not given up on it yet, but for this film, I could not. So, but yes, somebody did tell me the basic strings and where the fingers would be placed. So I did work on that a little, and and then I said, "दूसरा camera face पे भी रखना, सिर्फ हाथ में मत रखना."
Or he
So
could have,
I think that part
Manav could have
worked out.
exercised his vocal cords also, for all you know. Yeah,
I did actually. I did not that I sung, but just to get the feel of the singing part, I actually sang that song because I learned that song, and if I just lip sync it, then it'll
yeah.
look a little half-hearted. So I wanted to go full throttle, and uh, and Saameer, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna deviate a little. I wanted to commend your efforts, Saameer, Pocket Films, yeah. To find short films and find a huge
Yeah.
market for short films and short stories. I think it is phenomenal the way you've structured and organized
Bravo.
the film.
Thank
Really
you, appreciate
commendable
it.
No,
job.
there are very few.
I've heard
Yeah,
of Pocket Films for a long time, But today I'm sorry, I'm just that today I get this opportunity to really speak with you, Sameer, face to face. And thank you so much for Cheers and for bringing this entire concept
No,
into
this is,
under one
guys,
umbrella, which is
Sameer,
great. Yes,
hats off, man. Though I can't take my hat off, but but not that I'm a Matrix fan. I still have hair though. But you know, to make a short film of different genres, I've seen lots. Uh, but to make to tell something extremely strong, an emotion, divorce is not something that people don't, it's a very difficult word to digest just randomly in a conversation. And I think, as you rightly said, it breaks the taboo. Cheers. So, man, commendable. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more short films from your pocket films.
Yeah, I think we'd love to do that, and we continuously looking at new short films, and we kind of release on an average at least one new short film every day on our channel. So, and then that tells you the depth of content creation that's happening in our country,
Yes.
and so much of talent which is coming along. So that's why I said, we are still scratching the surface here.
Surface, yes,
There
yes.
is a lot. There is a lot happening, and there are a lot of wonderful stories out there. And we just feel that, if we play a small role, a small catalyst role in the growth of a creator or of an actor who migrates from making short films into feature films, I think we've served our purpose here as well. And at the same time, entertaining an audience, ever-growing digital audience is what we are aim to achieve.
True. And
when people appreciate us like Manav just did, I think it just feels like it just feels good, when somebody appreciates something that you're trying to do.
yeah, man.
And
there is a lot of
thanks a lot.
I think वो जो कहते हैं ना कि पिक्चर बनाने के पीछे वो नियत साफ है, दिखती है वो, वैसा वाला सीन था, वैसा मामला था. And I think even hats off to Bandra Film Festival for starting this kind of festival, accepting films worldwide. Is this your first year at the Bandra Film Festival? I'm sure it is.
Yeah, so we've associated with the Bandra Film Festival. This is for the first time, and I really appreciate and thank them, because we basically really like it when film festivals put a proper spotlight on short films, and it is not like a checkbox on their to-do list that chalo humne short films bhi kar liya.
Yeah.
But where a festival is actually throwing the spotlight on this, because this is where your next crop of talent and next crop of filmmakers and actors is going to come up. And I think that is what is most important about this beautiful format. It is satisfying in itself as a format, but at the same time, it is leading to better things for all parties concerned. And to throw a spotlight on this format and genre is definitely commendable.
Well, to all the viewers who are logged in, all I can say is just log on to this amazing short film Cheers. Watch it with French fries, sip a nice beer or coffee, whatever you want. And definitely after watching this short film Cheers, well, if you're a fan of Matrix, please do watch it too.
Absolutely. But what's the short film first?
Yeah, we just promoted Matrix here. But anyway, guys, cheers. Thank you so much.
Cheers. And we miss Shweta.
Thank you,
Sameer, one last chance.
Sure.
Do you want to log off and I can just last time accept Shweta? For all you know, she might just be able to log in.
Absolutely.
Let's try.
Thanks, man.
I'll do that. Bye, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Sameer.
Okay, Manav, let's see. Shweta ji, आ भी जाओ.
चलो यार.
यार so even there's some issue here.
She must have dressed up and all for this chat here.
Do you want to log off and then I accept her alone and we can do a chat?
Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay.
Let's try that.
How do I log?
Okay, Manav has left. So I'm gonna now accept Shweta. Let's see if she comes in. Um, Shweta, for some reason, I'm not able to. I accepted, but it's just coming in accept. And I've also sent you an invite. There you go. So, Shweta, can you accept the invite I've just sent? Shweta Kawaatra is unable to join. Okay, I've sent Manav. Manav, I've sent you a request. Let's see if you can join in. Okay. Yeah, you join. I think there's some technical glitch.
Right. I think we'll have to leave it at that this time around then.
No worries, man. Looking forward to chat with her though.
Yes.
We can do it soon. I'll speak to the Bandra Film Festival and let's see if we can do a one-on-one chat with her again.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
Manav, thanks, man.
Thank you
Good.
so
Keep
much.
on doing. Keep on doing this kind of work, man. Really supporting short films is very important.
Absolutely. And some good scripts are coming by, so I'm definitely going to do more short films. Yeah.
Superb. Looking forward, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
God bless. Thanks, guys, for joining in.